2, 1. Hey guys, me exactly. Today we are going to be taking a look at the new Twitch Studio. So this is the Twitch Studio. When you launch it, it'll do its updating thing or whatever. And let's give it a minute. Here it is. And then it'll bring you first to your mic setup, so you can personalize it so it's right where you want it to be. And it's really like straightforward. Like they've got an automatic compressor, I think, noise gate, and then like a noise suppression on it. And you can just like continue. Oh, hello. And here's your webcam setup. And you can go through a bunch of filters. Cold, warm, vibrant, vintage, faded 2, pro 2, black and white 2, lo-fi, ink, x-ray, and then back to default. At first it'll give you like these 3, but you can always add your own. And then as you're setting it up, it'll automatically have done a test to see what your computer is capable of. You continue to the app. So let's do a quick rundown here of the app. First you have your main screen, and if you like open up a game or something, you can have like, it'll just automatically pop up. You have your be right back scene, which is pretty basic, and then a downtime scene, basically an intermission screen. You can go to edit layout and add all the normal stuff that you would normally see. One new thing that you may have noticed already is Twitch alerts, which I think is pretty cool. So Twitch has added their own alerts and whatever. Really cool that they're finally doing it. Then you have basically the same stuff that you would otherwise. One thing that I don't really enjoy is that you can't like say have a text box, that whatever, and then you can't link it to a file. Like with OBS and Streamlabs OBS, you can link it to a file so that it'll read from the file, and you can have stuff that automatically rotates in and out, like your now playing track, or some people have their donations set up through that instead of like the traditional Streamlabs or Stream Elements or Muxy or whatever, etc. So that's like one thing that is kind of but before we get too into like what I like and don't like, let's give a bit more of a tour of the app. They have your activity feed right here, and then your chat. Hello. And like if you come into here, super basic, light theme, dark theme. You got your stream settings. Very like simple for someone like who's like a first time streamer or something. They're not really too knowledgeable in terms of setting up an encoder, setting up like the proper things, the proper stream server, setting up their frame rate, etc. No, what I'm saying is not that they're stupid or they don't know what they're doing. It's just a lot of people who are starting out on Twitch or YouTube or whatever, they don't know what everything means and how it like affects how their stream will look, sound, or like have a general vibe of. And then pretty basic recording panel, pretty decent audio set tab. One thing that I'm going to have to harp on is the fact that you can only have one audio device, and it'll automatically take your desktop audio or whatever, convert this to mono. You've got some advanced. Okay, this is a new update then, because this was not here yesterday, which I think they've maybe been listening on Twitter. But then, yeah, that's new. They've got some hotkeys, and that's it. So let's quickly go over what I like and what I don't like about the new Twitch Studio. What I like, it's so easy to set up. It's like if I were someone who were just trying to get into streaming, but I didn't know much about how to set up a streaming software, I would really appreciate like a software that makes it super easy. Basically 3 clicks if you don't want to change anything. Number 2, it's a really good all-in-one package. Like you've got your webcam, your alerts, your chat, your scenes, all in like one application managed by one thing, and it's really simple. And then you don't have to struggle with going between a bunch of different services to do one thing in your stream. Number 3 being the automatic game detection instead of like OBS or Streamlabs OBS, or I think XSplit as well. Yeah, no, XSplit does it automatically now. Where you can just open up your game and it will automatically appear in your scene. You don't have to add a new scene. You don't have to do any tinkering. It'll automatically find the best settings. And then number 4, this should have been like up there with number 1 and 2, but whatever. Like setting up your stream key. All you have to do, log in with your Twitch, and then it'll automatically put your stream key in. You don't have to worry about that, because I know it is really confusing trying to set it up. And then now onto the downsides. Number 1, the fact that it's almost too simplistic. I think that they should have on the first page after you log in, advanced and basic settings, and then you could switch between at a later point. Number 2, the fact that there's no transitions between each scene. Come on, Twitch. You did really well for like your first streaming standalone software, but you didn't include transitions. Why? Literally every streaming software has transitions, and this is the one thing that you didn't add. Number 3, like I said, lack of advanced encoding settings. I like that they gave you the choice between, at least, like your GPU and your CPU. I want the more advanced H.264 CPU options. Yeah, you might have your algorithm do most of the hard work for that. There's some stuff that I would like to tune to personal preference, and it kind of just sucks, I guess, that I can't change that. And then number 4. Yeah, that's number 4. The lack of customizability in the audio tab. It's good that they added like really basic filters to help you understand, like turn this on and change these, and it'll do this, like for the compressor, the noise gate, this noise suppressor, etc. But the fact that I can't add custom sources, because right now what I use, Voicemeeter, it allows it. I have my audio routed differently so that I can individually control each and every audio playback source like this on my PC. I can individually control those things, but with Voicemeeter I can't. Or no, not with Voicemeeter. With Twitch Studio, I can't do that. And I'm hoping that they'll change it, because it's still early enough that they probably are listening a lot to feedback. Number 5 is just kind of some smaller things. Setting up a browser source is a bit awkward. Like I said, no transitions. This is kind of a bit more of a nitpicky thing, but under the alerts thing, you should be able to add a custom alert from a browser source, like so that you can just have it all managed there. What I meant by this was like they should add this as a new feature so that they could be like on the innovating edge and other people will copy them or something like that. Because if they did that, I think that a lot more people would be using Twitch Studio. Like, I know it's not, they haven't made it super, they haven't been publicizing super, like, a ton and stuff like that, but I think that they could change it, and then if they kind of advertise a little bit for it, they can do a good job with that. And like, also, no reading like from a text file to to display text. That kind of sucks. Bad transition. Hey guys, quick side note before the video ends. I've been messing around with a lot of mic settings and like other camera settings. You might notice the white thing beside my webcam. It's my monitor. I have it mounted weirdly, and I can't really move my webcam right now. Also mounted weirdly, and then just a bunch of things that I've been changing around to try and make better. My new mic comes in. It's already in, but I'm waiting to get my audio interface. So this may be the last video you see with my Blue Yeti. And then just a bunch of other small things. I've been just trying to work everything out to make everything more efficient. Kind of sad news. I don't know how it happened, but somehow my entire OBS recordings folder got deleted, and because I'm and don't have a backup anywhere, because I don't want to buy. Okay, I do want to. I don't have a backup drive like externally that I can put everything onto, and it'll be completely separate from my other file system. And it deleted, and the entire project went with it. Like, I have everything that wasn't directly from my OBS recording. Really sucks, because it is a really, really good video. And yeah, it's kind of bummed me out a little bit, but hopefully I'll try and make sure it doesn't happen in the future. And yeah, so if you did enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like, and if you're feeling like a legend, subscribe. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.